Hey everyone, my name's Tom, and I want to welcome you to the winter intake for January 2019. You poor, unfortunate souls. You guys are in for quite the experience. Some good, some not so good. But there you go. Some of it's going to be good, some of it's going to be bad. Only you can decide, only you can choose, and only you can prevent forest fires. Moving on. Let's start with the 3 not so good things you're gonna face in January intake. Number 1, get ready not to have a summer. What does that mean? That means you're basically gonna do 16 months of school straight with only a few breaks in between. For example, you're gonna go from right now until about April 26th. You're gonna get about a week and a bit off, and then you're back to school at the beginning of May. You go right on through until the middle of August. Then you'll get a couple weeks off, no promises. You come back in September. You're gonna keep going until Christmas break, and then you have to get back in time for January, and then you graduate on April. Exciting, right? If you did not know this when you registered for the program, as many of us didn't, really bear in mind whether you can afford to go 16 months without a break. So that's the first thing. Know that you don't get a summer. Second thing, you're gonna get forgotten a lot. Now, what I mean by that is you guys upset the normal flow of the school year. Now, everyone else, most of the instructors and administrators and the rest of the students have a normal schedule that starts in September and goes through till Christmas, and then from Christmas on until the spring. But you guys upset this flow. You start in January and you're doing schoolwork through the summer. What that means is that your teachers and your administrators are gonna constantly forget that you guys only started a couple weeks ago. They're gonna forget that you have only recently started the program and you're not up to speed in a lot of things. Now, this isn't the administrators and the teachers' fault, because it's almost never done intentionally, but it's almost always frustrating. Now, since there are probably many other teachers and instructors in the room right now, we will say no more. Problem number 3, get ready for a lot of work. Like I said, it's 16 months of straight work with only a few breaks in between. You really have to learn to pace yourself, and time management will be a primary focus for you during this time. You need to pace yourself because if you're gonna go 16 months straight with only a few breaks, you have to know how to be able to get the work done that you need to get done with no expectation of a long summer vacation to let yourself unwind and recuperate. So pace yourself and try to develop a solid routine that'll allow you to sustain this for 16 months. It's going to be difficult and it's going to be a lot of work, but if you can do that, it'll be worth it. Now, those were the 3 downsides of what you have to look for as being a January intake student. But I have to say that there's 3 things that January intake students really appreciated from our experience. Number 1, to start off, summer session isn't that bad. The campus is quiet, the campus is surprisingly empty, which means there's never lineups for anything that you would ever wait for like you do right now. The classes are often short because the teachers want to leave as much as you do. For summer session, it's awesome to be able to take your breaks outside and to be able to enjoy the summer weather. The second thing that's great about January intake are the people. Because you guys are all in the same boat and you're heading towards the same goal, the friendships that you'll create during this time will be crucial to succeeding in the program, and you guys will find that you'll become really close over the course of the 2 semesters. The third advantage of January intake is that if you can make it through, odds are it'll prepare you as best as possible to be a professional, because the normal professional work life doesn't operate like school. You don't get a 4-month-long summer vacation from doing one thing to do another. If you succeed, you're able to go into the normal semester in the fall better paced than many of your other students because they've just come off of summer vacation. But not only that, you're better prepared for when you have to enter the industry in the first place. So there's an advantage in the fact that you have to overcome this obstacle of staying in school 16 months straight. Sadly, I can't be with you guys right now because I'm currently on exchange in Denmark, but I still wanted to take this time to tell you what you have to look forward to in this program. It's really awesome, and it can be a great experience if you make the most of it. I'm the activities director for ATSA, but I'm also the main correspondent for the winter intake students. And what I mean by that is that I'm making it my personal responsibility as a member of the ATSA executive to make sure that you guys as January intake students are not forgotten like, unfortunately, I feel like we were last year. So if you guys as January intake students have any questions, you need any advice, tutoring, or you need any information on the program, please feel free to send me an email. If you have any questions about doing an exchange to Denmark like I did, please let me know. That's it for me. Best of luck in the program, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.